When I put it on for a picture.
And the exciting thing to me is that all that stuff feels like it's just scratching the surface.
Okay.
There could be orders of magnitude more magnificent things that we could do together. And it's also, for me, kind of on a personal level,
yeah, but I can't zoom in and unzoom it out.
I say things like to all of the cast, all of us here, you know, we look up to you, or the show has, for some reason, helped carry me through a dark time in my life, and it definitely, when I feel like I'm at a crossroads where I'm about to make a bad decision, or where I'm being lazy or inconsiderate, I often think there are people that want you to be a better person, be a better role model, and it makes me try to be a little bit better person. So there's a lot of good stuff.
Okay, so you got a lot of fan mail, and I was just wondering, hypothetically of course, if I were to send you an elephant, where would you hide it?
We have a big props lockup at Supernatural where we put all the props. And there's like giant stuffed animals and neon signs and beds and things like that. I would probably tuck it in there for a while and see if anyone complained. Do you have an elephant that you're trying to unload?
A small drawing of an elephant.
Oh, that's much easier to handle.
Yeah, but I was wondering if like an actual elephant.
Well, I would love an actual elephant. I'm not sure it's legal or whatever, but big deal. It would be hard to explain to Warner Brothers. Guys, just be cool with it. It's only going to be here for a few years. Great question, though. Thank you for asking. Hi.
Hi. Since you already know like some of the stuff that's happened on Supernatural, is there any other character that you would like to be other than Castiel?
Well, yes. I would love to. Gosh, there's lots of characters I'd love to play. I think I'd love to play Lucifer at some point. I think that Mark Pellegrino did such a great job with that character. That'd be a lot of fun to play. Yeah. You? What would your favorite character to play be?
Probably you.
Good answer.
Hi. So on Wednesday it was Back to the Future Day.
Yes.
And imagine that Doc Brown, he shows up at your house and he takes you 15 years into the future, it's 2030, and West, he's a grown-up, and you find out he's married to Northwest, our great president, Kanye. He says, he tells you that
you're painting a portrait of a very apocalyptic future.
The reason he let your son marry his daughter is because he made him change his last name to hers. So my question is, what would be the first thing you'd say to your son, West?
Normally I don't like the hypothetical questions, but I kind of think that you have really hit upon actually a question that a lot of people have been wondering. What? Don't introduce them. Yeah, I should be very careful about that. I don't know. I'd probably try to see if he can hook me up with a ride on Air Force One. It'd be pretty awesome. I would be sucking up to my son, who is now the son-in-law of the president. He could really do a lot for me. Now, but he's married at a remarkably young age, huh? How long have they been married at this point?
A long time.
I mean,
in the future.
How many years in the future were we?
15 years.
15 years. So he's married at 20, but he's been married for a long time. Which means, when you say a long time, I'm thinking probably more than a couple of years, which means I would have had to grant parental consent for him to get married, right? I mean, you're following me?
Yeah.
So would I really do that? To my, like, 13-year-old son? I mean, would I pimp him out to the president's daughter? How long has Kanye's term been at this point? Has he been re-elected already?
Everybody dropped out in 2016 and he became president.
He became president in 2016 and changed the Constitution so that he could continue to be president for 4 terms? Shit. Man, thank God my kids are also Canadian citizens. We can maybe head this whole thing off and move north of the border. That was a super weird experience. Thank you.